When your job stops defining you, everything turns upside down. Who are you if not your job title or your role? When we meet a new person, what do we usually ask? We ask, "What's your name? And what do you do?" So your job or your job title is literally up there as important as your name, at least according to current society. And I think that can drive people crazy, rightfully so. It can drive people to sacrifice their time, their happiness, their peace, chasing job titles to try to give themselves this sense of self-worth, chasing job titles to try to impress random people. And what happens if you don't have a job title? If you are unemployed, either through circumstance or by personal choice? Or if you have one of those invisible roles like stay-at-home mother, or God forbid, stay-at-home father, that can spiral you into a true identity crisis. Who am I if I'm not this role or this title? Who is going to find me interesting and worth talking to if I'm not one of these things? I'm here to tell you that you are more than your job. You are so much more than your job. I don't think I've ever seen someone's job title on a tombstone, right? I mean, have you? But we live our lives almost as if it is the most important thing while we're alive. It doesn't make any sense. When I quit my job, I also got hit for a little while with the sense of uncertainty. I was walking through the woods, I think it was like a Tuesday morning when everyone else was at work, and I was thinking, cool, I'm out here. Who am I if I'm not this manager of this big team of people? Who am I if I'm no longer invited to these work conferences to talk about the cool tech that our team is building? And I'll tell you another thing. When I was employed, I was constantly being contacted by recruiters. I was constantly being contacted by vendors, by former colleagues looking for work. I was really in demand to all sorts of people who didn't care about me. They just cared whether or not I could do something for them and to further their own purpose. When I quit my job, all of that stopped. All of these people went radio silent, right? Like they've just dropped off the face of the planet. Let me know if that's happened to you because I feel like that's very, very common. I'm going to repeat this again. You are more than your job. You are a multifaceted, interesting human being who has a lot of potential. And sometimes it takes stepping back a bit and evaluating our lives to see that. And it doesn't necessarily mean quitting our jobs like I did. It doesn't have to be something that dramatic. But I think a step back to see the picture a little bit clearer is necessary. Self-discovery and understanding your own identity takes time and space away from some of this noise. Time and space away from people who only value you for what you can give to them. Your job or your lack of job is only one facet of your amazing existence. Don't let it become part of your core identity. If you find yourself between jobs, that's the perfect time to reacquaint yourself with who you are and who you want to be before it's too late. We've got this. Thanks for spending time with me. I'll see you next time.